Hey guys, it is Sequoia with the Chase Street Renaissance, and I just wanted to come in here and do the intro to my video. Well, not really the intro, but the very beginning part of my video again, because I am a bit dull in the first part of the video. I just got off of work and my sinuses are killing me because my allergies are acting up. Go figure. So hopefully you guys can tough it out with me and I'm not boring in the very first couple minutes of the video. So I do kind of perk up when I start talking about the fragrance oils. But yeah, initially I thought this video was going to be about wicks, but it is not. It's actually about fragrance oils and my take on a couple of the ones that I got from two different companies. I am not as knowledgeable as I would like to be with wicks, as I'm not as knowledgeable as I would like to be to give knowledge on certain wicks. I've only used three, which are HTP, Eco, and CDN. And of the three, CDN is my absolute favorite. So I will come back with another video once I feel like, I know enough about it to kind of, explain my experiences. I can actually explain my experiences, but it's not, it's not factual. I'm not going to get, be able to give you guys, this wick burns hotter than this. And, I'm just not there yet. So it's all a learning and a growing experience for me. So yeah, I'll get into the actual video. But like I said, I was a bit dull in my intro. And I was like, that will not do. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. And we are going to move over to the next part. Thanks. So the one thing that I wanted to say about fragrance oils is that not all companies' fragrance oils are alike. I know that I bought a eucalyptus mint fragrance oil, I believe, from the Flaming Candle. And it wasn't as strong as I would like it to be. So I just ordered one from CandleScience, I believe. And that should be in the mail in the next couple of days. But the one from the Flaming Candle just wasn't doing it for me. And I actually made that candle in IGI 6006. And if you know anything about paraffin is like one of those easier waxes to work with. It's really easy to get a hot throw, really easy to get a cold throw. So it's a really beginner friendly wax. And it just wasn't what I was looking for. So the fragrance oils that I have, I only have a few. I have more in the background, obviously, but the main thing that I wanted to talk about was these little samples that you'll get from different companies that offer like 1 ounce sample sizes. I have mistletoe from CandleScience that I got for free, and you'll spend a certain amount of money and then you'll qualify for a free 1 ounce sample, and you'll be able to pick your sample. And I think if you don't pick your sample, they just give you, whatever they choose to give you. So remember to try to pick your sample if you're really wanting to use a specific fragrance oil or see what it smells like. That way you can kind of get what you want. So the first one I have is mistletoe from CandleScience, and I'm not a big mistletoe fan. It's very Christmassy, obviously. It smells like a Christmas tree or mistletoe. I don't really know what mistletoe smells like, but it's very Christmassy. And it's not fake Christmassy. It smells like a Christmas tree. That's all I can really say about that one. Or I guess mistletoe. I don't know what mistletoe smells like. But I have not made anything with this fragrance oil yet, and I don't think that I will. Okay, fun fact. So I have these 1 ounce, and let me get them. I keep everything in my little bins. So I have these sample wax melt clamshells, I guess. And they hold 1 ounce of wax, and it comes with a lid too. It comes with a lid, which I guess I could grab that, but it comes with a lid, and it holds 1 ounce of wax and 1 ounce fragrance oils bottles will make 10 of these. So what I do is that when I get my fragrance oil bottles, I will make 10 wax melts per sample fragrance oil, and then I'll label them and give them out in different orders. The one thing I need to start doing is remembering which ones I like the best, or maybe when I start, you know, if I ever get a response from someone or a review saying that they really like the sample melt, and I'll kind of factor in which ones people are liking the most, and then I'll kind of add that to what I already have. So the next one I wanted to talk about was blood orange. Now, mistletoe was fairly strong. These are empty. This one's empty. That's why I'm smelling it straight from the bottle. Generally, you don't want to smell it straight from the bottle because you're not going to get the most accurate reading. It's probably going to be really strong. I like to smell it from the cap or, you know, a blotting paper, which I don't have, but whatever. Blood orange smells like an orange, but it smells sweeter. It's not like but it's good. And now I did make sample melts with this. So these are my little sample melts that I'll make. Let me see. This is what it looks like when you actually get wax in it. So it's really nice, and it comes with a lid, and then I just have a little round label on there. But this one I actually did make sample melts with, and it's okay. It's not the strongest scent, but you know, I would have to test this and actually see if it smelled like anything, because it's not that strong in the melt itself. But I do like blood orange, but I don't think that it's something that I'll buy again. Well, I didn't buy it the first time. It was free. Yeah. Okay, so the next one, I'm on the fence about this one. It's fresh coffee from CandleScience. These are all from CandleScience. I have two that are from the Flaming Candle, and I have one that's from California Candle Supply. I probably will make sample melts with this, but I think that I don't think I like it. I like the smell of coffee. I love the smell of a coffee house, but it gives me, now it could be like, okay, so now it's smelling weird. It's smelling like burnt popcorn. So that's what throws me off about this. The first couple of sniffs smelled really good, but then it starts to smell like burnt popcorn. Yeah, I don't know. I'm on the fence about that one. That one's fresh coffee. I've heard good things about coffee fragrances. I don't know if it's from CandleScience, but I'm not a fan. Okay, the next one, let's see. I have wax on my hand. How'd that happen? I have Egyptian Amber from CandleScience. And these don't have, so on the bottles of CandleScience fragrance oils, even the big ones, they don't have, they do not have the notes on the bottle. So you'll have to like go on the website and kind of read the notes if it's something that you wanted to label on your candle, which I actually do. So the way I do it is I will label the first three. So let's say, so like this one, it's a peach scent, and the top note, like, you know, the top note will have a couple of different notes, and the middle note will have a couple of different notes. I will label the first of each note. So if the first note is, you know, citrus, on the top note, I'll put citrus for the first one. And then if the second one is, you know, amber for the second note, I'll put amber for the middle note. and so on and so forth. So I only list the first ones of each note to kind of give people an idea of what it smells like. But on the bottles, it doesn't have the notes. So like I said, you'll have to go on the website, and I have allergies, so I apologize for the sniffing. I'm trying to like hold it back, but bear with me. So this one is Egyptian Amber. This one is another really subtle scent that I'm glad I didn't, well, hold on. No. Yeah, this is another really subtle scent that I think would be, you know, not really one of those heavy hitters. You know, some people like subtle fragrances, and I try to keep that in mind when I am, you know, making my candles and picking out scents that I think people will like. But Egyptian Amber, it smells nice, but it is more subtle. I'm definitely smelling amber. I'm smelling musk. That one is nice. That one I think is something that you could buy like a 4-ounce bottle and test that out. Or like I said, get the 1-ounce bottles, because I think you can purchase the 1-ounce bottles also, and then make some sample melts with it. And then that's another way that's a little bit more cost efficient, is to make yourself some sample melts and to test them in your own house in your wax warmer. Now you're gonna get a bit of a different hot throw when it comes to a melt and a candle, because you're talking flame and then you're talking, you know, a light bulb or something like that. But you can get a general idea, you know, if you can smell the fragrance oil in your house or in a small room with the melt. Ideally, I would assume you would be able to smell that with your candle also. So it's an idea. I do like Egyptian Amber, but it is one of those more subtle scents. So let's see. I have Fireside Marshmallow from California Candle Supply. I don't even know what I bought from California Candle Supply to get this this sample, because generally anytime I go on their site, they're sold out of what I want. So they're not really one of my go-to suppliers. But it's more marshmallowy and a subtle sweetness than it's giving me Fireside. And this is just my nose. And keep in mind that I do have, my allergies are all flared up. My sinuses are a little jacked up right now. So yeah, it's giving me more marshmallow than it is Fireside, which is good because I do have a Fireside fragrance oil over there that is a bit aggressive. I'm not gonna lie. It's definitely one of those fragrances that you want to mix with something else and kind of get a, you know, like maybe a custom scent, which I've played with it a little bit, and the more I smell it, the more I hate it. I don't know. Okay, so it has a price on here actually for their wax melt. So it's looking like this 1-ounce sample is $3.75. So keep that in mind when you're buying sample melts too. Like I said, if you like other scents, definitely pick out a sample melt that you want to try, as opposed to paying $3.75 plus shipping for a sample melt. I keep saying sample melt. A sample fragrance oil. Okay, moving on. We did mistletoe. We did Egyptian Amber. We did blood orange. Pumpkin souffle from CandleScience. We're back to CandleScience. 1 ounce. It smells like how you would assume it smells. It smells like pumpkin. Yeah. It smells like pumpkin souffle. It's definitely giving me pumpkin-y, marshmallowy type, but it's pumpkin. And this I feel like would be strong in a melt. And oh, I almost dropped it. And I haven't made melts with this only because I feel like they'll probably just sit, because, you know, the season's kind of ending and we're 4 days away from Christmas, and I really just don't think that people are into pumpkin right now, but so I'll probably save this. I don't know what the shelf life is for fragrance oils, but I definitely would rather not waste wax and fragrance oil and just kind of waste a free sample. Okay, so the next one, I have 5 more. The next one is birch and black pepper. This is my absolute favorite. I don't know if this is going to sit well with other people, but I like manly, musky, you know, cologne type of fragrance oils. That's what I want my house to smell like. I'm not a huge fan of food smelling, pastries and stuff like that. I want my house to smell like a man has been here 24/7. So, this one is birch and black pepper, and I was a little thrown off with the black pepper part, but it adds a little bit of a cologne, like a strong cologne spice at the end. I don't even know how to describe it. I love it. It just smells like a business. It just reminds me of a businessman. I don't know. I love it. I love it. It's musky, it's spicy, but it's not like cinnamon spice. It's like cologne spice. Like, I don't even know how to describe it, but this is my favorite one. I definitely ordered a 16-ounce bottle of this, and I would, something like this, it's like if your wax holds, if you generally max out on your fragrance load, if you have a wax that's saying it could hold 10 to 12 or 9 to 12, this is one of those fragrance oils that I think you could definitely, you know, go down on your fragrance load. This bad boy is strong. I can't get enough. And I did make sample wax melts with it, and I'm not going to show you guys because I really like the name of my wax melt, and I want it to be a surprise. Okay, the next one I have is white tea and ginger from the Flaming Candle. This one is another subtle one, but it's really nice. It almost smells, it reminds me of like when you just step out of the shower and like that steam hits you with whatever body wash you've just used. Yeah, I like this one. This one's nice. I don't know that I will buy a larger size of this. I will have to test this in my wax melts and kind of see what it gives me. Or I might even, I have some black tins down there that I think would probably, I could use, you know, this 1 ounce and make just like a candle tin. But I don't know. I'll have to see. I have to do the math on that and see what my, yes, give me life. I have to do the math on that and see kind of what, how much wax and to forget, you know, the whole math thing that goes along with candle making. My next one is Himalayan Bamboo. This is another one that I think is just really subtle. It's giving me, it's giving me rain forest. Very fresh, very Amazon. I've never been to the Amazon. I'm just assuming this is what it smells like. But, okay. This is why I say don't smell it straight from the bottle. I've been smelling this in the cap and it's so subtle. I just smelled it in the bottle and it was way stronger. Let's see. Yeah. I'm not crazy about this one. It doesn't stink. Well, I've heard people say that fragrance oils stink. I've never smelled a fragrance oil that stinks. I mean, it's not BO in a bottle, you know, it's a fragrance oil. It's not my type, but I mean, I have to remember that my nose isn't everyone else's nose. So, you know, I got to factor that in when I'm figuring out what fragrance oils I am going to purchase. So the next one, I think this is the last one. It is, nope, I lied. I got one more, and it's probably my favorite one. Well, next to the birch and black pepper. Oh my God. Ooh, girl. This one is citrus agave. This one is really nice. However, I made sample melts with this. This is, it is just what it's sweet, it's citrusy, it's orange, it's lime, it's all that. Citrus fruit, sweet citrus fruit. That's exactly what it smells like. So it almost smells like a pixie stick. Yeah. This smells like a pixie stick. Now, the one thing I will say about citrus agave is that it smells really, really similar to fruit slices. I have wax all over this bottle, but I did buy fruit slices from Lonestar because I've heard good things. These two smell really similar to me and my nose. The cap's on this. I can't even smell it, but like it doesn't smell any different to me. Fruit slices and citrus agave smell the exact same to me. One is a little bit more, this is a little bit more candy-ish, more pixie stick-ish. But for the most part, to me, they smell the same. And I was kind of upset because I actually made sample melts with citrus agave. I liked it so much that I bought a larger bottle and then made candles with it. And then I bought fruit slices and also made candles with this one. And now I have 2 different fragrance oils that are labeled different that smell the same. So keep that in mind also when you're buying fragrance oils. Try to like slow down and figure out which ones you're going to make and what you're going to name them. And because I've essentially, you know, hopefully I can pull the labels off the vessels, but I mean, if not, it is what it is, you know. It's just, I guess I'll have to get high off my own supply. But yeah, fruit slices from Lonestar Candle Supply and citrus agave from CandleScience smell the same to me. So there's that. Last but not least, I have mango and coconut milk. I like this one. It smells like a pina colada. It reminds me of the beach. It makes me want to lay out. It's very beach. It's very Caribbean. It smells like coconut. It smells like a pina colada. It smells like mango. It smells like coconut. It's all that. I love it. This is one of those ones where it smells exactly like what the name says. And it is a stronger one. And I think I did buy a 16-ounce bottle of this one. Yeah, I love that one. So of those, the ones that I purchased again were the mango and coconut milk, the birch and black pepper, and I think that was it. The citrus agave I did purchase, but like I said, you know, I already went into that. I do like the citrus agave, but of the two, of the citrus agave and the fruit slices from Lonestar Candle Supply, I think I'm going to keep buying the citrus agave because it just is a bit stronger. And sometimes you have those waxes like soy and things like that where it does kind of make your stronger fragrance oils a little bit more subtle, as opposed to 6006 where most fragrance oils are going to give you a bang, you know. So that is pretty much it when it comes to the fragrance oils. I'll try to do another video on fragrance oils because I do have a ton and I have more coming in the mail. But for now, that is that. I hope you enjoyed it. I know you can't smell it through the phone or through the video, but you know, I try to help out the best way I know how. So I'll see you guys in the next video.